Hey guys, it's Chris again, also known as The Real C-Mac on the forums, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere else. We're looking at a couple juices today from Eastside Vapes. There we go. Eastside Vapes in East Vancouver, uh, British Columbia, pretty close to me. On the back here, we have why smoke when you can vape. And the website. And of course, they got a nice little QR code on there. If you're not familiar with what that does, if you have a smartphone, you can download an app like ScanLife. Um, you put it up to the QR code, and then it'll send you directly to the East Vapes website right there. So pretty handy little thing to put on a business card. Uh, if you got that in your wallet, can't remember the website, just scan it. Good to go. Two liquids we're looking at. Now these go by the name of Divine Fog, which I think is pretty cool. Divine Fog. Okay. This one is blueberry in 12 milligram, right down there, 18 plus as it should be. You got a lady blowing some vapor there, upside down. Got some blueberries. Nice label. Kind of a, you know, almost looks like Scotch tape with printing on it. It's cool though. Second juice is going to be root beer. One of my favorite drinks. Not that I drink it very often anymore, but love the flavor of it. Same milligram. Uh, Vaping on a V3 atomizer for the first one. I'm going to have it up at 4 volts, 2.2 ohm atomizer. And see these bottles? Okay, they're PET bottles, but they're fairly squishy to an extent. But the real surprise lies in this tip. I mean, look at that tip. Thing is long. That's pretty awesome. I think that might even fit into a Genesis atomizer. I'm going to test it right now. I got one of my Chobras sitting here. Will it go? You know what? I think it'll bump the middle nuts on this a bit, but I bet you can fill at least a Chobra with one of these. So, anyways. Oh, new email.
Comment posted on Real Reviews. Furry Wall and Pineapple Express from Vapes.com.
I love getting comments posted. Keep it up, folks. I really appreciate it. Always happy to answer your comments. So, blueberry. I've vaped a lot of blueberries. Let's see how this one not really stacks up, but what kind of blueberry we're looking at here. Let's give it a shot. Getting a surprisingly little amount of vapor in this. Not sure why. This liquid does seem very, very runny, non-viscous. I'm wondering if it has a really high PG content. It doesn't say on the bottle. I mean, it's okay. Vapor's okay. I'm not getting a ton of flavor out of this. This blueberry reminds me kind of like, and I've said this for some other blueberries, like the Twizzler wild berry, big rope things. So definitely a candy kind of blueberry. I was sitting down there, I don't think I've ever really experienced a blueberry that tastes like blueberries. Then I was eating blueberries, and I'm like, what do these taste like? Like, I don't even, can I identify what a blueberry tastes like? And you taste the first couple. I think blueberries smell more than they taste to me. Yeah, it definitely has that kind of licoricey, not licoricey, that Twizzler candy wild berry flavor. So if you're familiar with that, that's what it is. It's a candied kind of blueberry-ish vape. Not bad. I've tasted this before. It isn't particularly strong in here either, and really kind of a weird lack of vapor, of thickness of vapor. So that's the blueberry one. Let's go to root beer. And I finally got myself another V3 atomizer, so I don't have to stop and go clean this and then come back. Thank you to Miss Vapor, as she's known on some of the forums, on ECA, ECF, and whatnot, for selling this to me. This one's a 1.7 ohm coil, so we're going to vape it around 3.7. Once again, a really cool needle nose tip here, very long. Smells like root beer. It also smells a bit like alcohol. I noticed I smelled some of the other ones as well, and they kind of smell, I can smell alcohol in there. I'm curious if they cut it with that. Maybe that's why it's so thin. Let's give it a shot. Root beer. Should have mentioned on the other one too. I totally forgot to throw a hit, but it wasn't all there. Seemed a bit low for a 12. So does this one. It's more kind of scratchy than that nice kind of thump. The flavor is pretty decent. Definitely reminds me of kind of a mug root beer if you ever had that, or Hires. It's pretty good. The flavor is light, not hit you in your face, kind of rudeness. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice root beer aftertaste. Pretty decent root beer vape right there. You know, it's not. Some of the root beers, they're really sweet. This one is not overly sweet, so I would enjoy this one over one of those sweeter ones. Regardless, that's what we got. 2 juices from Eastside Vapes in Vancouver, British Columbia. Alright, and the pricing for Eastside Vapes e-liquid, they only come in 10 mils, as far as I can tell. He's got a 5-pack tester kind of thing for $34.99. Now, it doesn't list a nicotine content when you buy it. It says it's mixed to your strength, so I assume maybe on checkout you would input that information, or at some point you would anyways. Yeah, $7.99 for a 10 mil, $34.99 for a 5-pack sampler. I'd like to thank him for sending these out to me to review. I have a couple more to review as well, 2 or 3, which I'll get to later. But as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will be back for more reviews.